Alright. Hi everybody. Welcome to the channel. I've got to talk about this. IGN just posted. Amazon says, huge Rings of Power bet has more than paid off. Teases bigger battles for Season 2, who cares? I don't know if that bet includes the sheer amount of money they have to dish out to these news outlets to write these fluff pieces. Because there's no way, but let's read on. Amazon's episodic Lord of the Rings series is a blah 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 pricey endeavor. Speaking to Deadline, head of global TV for Amazon Studios, Vernon Sanders said, the company's gamble on its Lord of the Rings series has more than paid off. The stakes were some of the most expensive television has ever seen, with its first season budget set at a pricey $465 million. Yeah, not including the $250 million just to get the rights. It continues, in 2021, Amazon Studios chief Jennifer Salke said, The Rings of Power would need a giant global audience to justify its price tag. A bar it seems the studio has met and surpassed in more ways than one. Yeah, it was also Jennifer Salke who said, for the show to be a success. And she said, somebody asked her what would make the show a success, and she said, if it wins a bunch of awards, which it didn't win any, or if it's charting for like months, something like that, which it charted for like 2 weeks. I think a week or two after the finale was over, it was still there, like ninth, and then it was gone the week after. So it goes on to talk about how amazing Season 2 will be, which is hilarious because the showrunners for the show don't even have the capacity to make a good show. I really just don't think they have the talent. But, real quick here, to keep reading. In Sanders' interview, he explains how the series broke Prime Video records, attracting a younger audience, 18 blah 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 blah, reaching more than 100 million viewers. So let's talk about these 100 million viewers. So, yeah. Yeah, not to mention, I just happened to be looking at this earlier, but, posted huge debut viewership numbers despite being review bombed. To combat the issue, Amazon even suspended its own audience review system, holding back reviews from the premiere episodes to ensure only credible reviews get posted. I know that's old news, but I still think that's funny. That they call credible reviews, meaning only good reviews get posted. They talk about other shows that were review bombed. Maybe just a lot of people didn't like it, but anyways. Yeah, let's talk about these 100 million viewers. So, this is coming from winteriscoming.net. Dan Selke. According to a new analysis from Variety, people spent around 1% fewer minutes watching The Rings of Power with each passing week. The biggest drop came after the 2 episodes, which were released together. That was the first 2 episodes, which was a decline of 20%. That means 20% of people who watched the first 2 episodes didn't come back. And while this one says 1% per week, if you go to... Yeah, so this is Comic Book TV, but... So the Nielsen ratings show that the week the show ended, or maybe it was a week after the finale, I'm not sure, while, like, House of Dragon, which climbed by, I think it was 3 to 5% per week, yeah. IndieWire reports that House of Dragon climbed 3 to 5% per week, which makes sense, because Season 8 of Game of Thrones was so bad, people probably didn't want to check it out. And then they heard it was good and started funneling in. But anyways, in stark contrast to that, the Nielsen ratings show that while the shows pretty much started in the same spot, and I think the first week, it was something crazy, like 2 billion minutes of The Rings of Power. And its last week, Amazon's The Rings of Power was viewed for 570 million minutes. A little over half of the House of the Dragon streaming viewership. Now, we're not talking about House of the Dragon, but you can't read an article about Rings of Power without somebody comparing it to House of the Dragon. But, yeah. Anyways, I mean, the show's bad. We all know the show's bad. We watched the show. We didn't like the show. The show was bad. This article has the audacity. This is back to the IGN article. They even say that after they talk about the 100 million viewers, it also boosted Tolkien's original work, making it a company-wide success, which the reason why everybody's so mad is because it spits in the face of Tolkien's original work. I mean, you know, I could go on and on about the Rings of Power and the fluff articles and the sketchiness with the reporting of viewership and all of that, but really I just wanted to talk about this real quick because people are still talking about it, and IGN just posted this about how the bet has paid off, and this is not credible information. This is not true. The bet has certainly not paid off. People hated the show, and 2 years from now, when Season 2 finally comes out, nobody's even going to remember what it was. It was forgettable. It was crap. And this kind of stuff, it makes me laugh, but it also kind of makes me mad. Rings of Power Season 2 will ramp up the spectacle. Yeah. I'll believe it when I see it. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I really like making videos, so if you could drop a subscription, that would be fantastic, and then I could keep making videos. Anyways, have a great day.